Hello, everyone. This is Tanner and Chrissy from Common Sense Education. We are editors on Common Sense Education, so we look at a lot of different ed tech, and we're going to look at a tool today. But first, I'm realizing that I may have worn this shirt in the last recording.
I almost wore the same shirt that I wore in the last recording.
I'm now realizing I need to start keeping track of things like this. We need to review a tool for keeping track of shirts and Zoom recordings that go out on YouTube. Anyway, yes. The purpose of this is to take a quick look at tools we've reviewed that are interesting for some reason or another. And Chrissy, you've got a tool that we're going to take a look at today. So what is that tool?
Boy, howdy, do I. It's called Zigazoo. And the reason I chose Zigazoo is because it is great for at-home use, and they now have school use as well. And I thought it was especially great for a potential summer tool to recommend to parents for kids to use at home that could then be used in the classroom once they have the hang of it. So let me show you a little bit about Zigazoo. Okay, so the basic idea is think YouTube demo, except designed for kids. So you have a social environment where kids are given challenges, but not like eat batteries challenges, like show what a shadow looks like. And then kids get to demonstrate their thinking and their learning in these short videos and share them. Of course, there are tons of parental controls. There are, it's built with kids in mind from the ground up. So they really have thought of everything in terms of making this a safe environment for kids. So basically, you can see here, there are categorized challenges. Can you draw a school bus? Can you find something that's symmetrical? And then kids can demonstrate what they found.
And so each of these little blocks we're looking at here is a video that Zigazoo has created that students or kids respond to.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Each challenge comes with a little intro video. So, can you draw a shadow? And then it gives a little bit of information about how a kid might go about doing this. And then usually, there are other kid videos attached to these challenges. So kids can watch other kids doing these things in a variety of ways, which is a really cool way to learn as well.
This is an app that
this
you download?
Is an app.
Okay.
Yes, it's an app. I think because the mobile platform really lends itself to this kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of on the go recording and responding.
That's right. You can move around, and some of it, you're doing in an environment, like outside environment, etc. So Zigazoo Classroom is one new feature that they came out with a few months ago, and it functions kind of like a Flipgrid. So if you're familiar with that, basically what you're doing is assigning a challenge or an assignment of some kind to kids that they can demonstrate their learning within a video that they share with you. And so this really mimics that process. But it's also cool because they now have partners. And so there are also some branded, but trusted handful, like Alphabet Rockers, Zoo, Canticos, all, pretty solid partners. And so there are these branded challenges as well. So it's a wide variety, educational, fun, social, safe.
Yeah, when you bring up Flipgrid, I was just trying to think, like in my mind, what would be the reason a teacher who's already using Flipgrid may also use this tool. And it seems like the answer to that is that there will be a growing content library you can just pull from and use with familiar brands that kids would like.
Yes. And I think also it has the appeal of feeling a little bit more like a TikTok, or I guess like a TikTok, in that it's social beyond your own classroom if you want it to be. And it has that scrolling feel. So it kind of gives kids that sense of I'm a Zigazoo influencer, except without all the weird pressures. So it can be a fun way for kids to show off a little bit, but usually in these educational ways.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Do we have a screenshot of like the social feed, for instance? Can you,
Let me.
because I'm wondering, like, uh, is the experience where kids are assigned specific things to respond to, or can they browse through the whole
Yes.
content library themselves and just sort of choose what would
Yep.
be interesting to them?
Yes, they can do that. So in the classroom pl- area on Zigazoo, if you're assigning specific things to them, that's one thing. But if you encourage parents to let their kids sign up for this over the summer, kids have a ton of things they can explore
Mhm.
in lots of different categories. So you can see here featured projects, but there's science, literacy, arts and music. And those things won't mean a whole lot to kids, but as they look at these thumbnails, they get a sense of, here's some things that might look cool or be cool for me to do.
Yeah.
Um,
What are the pricing, kind of age levels? What was our rating? Like, what was our take on this?
it is free. What
Wow.
did you say? Free. I said free.
I
Yes.
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's free.
That's curious.
Yeah. So in terms of our rating, this is on Common Sense Media, but I can show you also on Common Sense Education. But 4 stars, 5+. I would say, it's only going to appeal probably to kids about 5, probably through maybe 5th grade. That might be
Mm,
stretching a little bit, but there's sort of a sweet spot elementary school where most of this applies. And I think they've started to stretch it a little bit as well.
yeah.
But most of the kids you see on there are, in that mid elementary, young elementary range.
Any ads? It's free, so that kind of makes me wonder.
No ads. So now they have the brands which are involved.
Yeah.
So maybe that's going to change so that they have more of a revenue model. But for now, you're not going to
Yeah.
scroll through a ton of ads.
Take advantage of it while it's free.
Yes.
You have enough experience to know things don't stay free when they look this potentially expensive for the people putting it.
Yes.
So
And
enjoy it.
also they're getting more attention. So,
Yeah.
I think they're expanding and exploding a little bit.
Yeah, this seems like a perfect summer tool to fill some time, kill some of the summertime boredom. And if you want to know more, we'll link the reviews in the description of this video. Planning on putting these videos out every week, so make sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, visit commonsense.org/education or commonsensemedia.org for tons and tons of reviews just like this. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.